Welcome back to the ChatGPT channel. In the previous few videos we have been talking about some amazing stuff that we can do through the use of ChatGPT, and in this lesson we are going to continue the same path and ask ChatGPT to help us in another complex problem of MS Excel. So one of our subscribers has asked us to group this data by department and send each department's data to a new sheet. For example, we have three departments here: IT, finance and sales, and there are around 30 records where each employee name is related to a department. So what the question is that we need to group each department's data and send it to a new sheet. For example, if I filter this, I filter finance department's data. I need to copy this to a separate sheet, and the sheet name should be finance. And similarly, if I filter it again, for example, the IT related data should go to another sheet which has the name of IT. So let me clear the filter and ask ChatGPT to write VBA code for us that can accomplish this thing. Let's go to ChatGPT and ask the question like this. I've already constructed the question. Let me explain the question here. For example, we are asking ChatGPT to consider the following Excel 2010 table. I'm mentioning Excel 2010 because I'm using Excel 2010. If you are using the latest version, then there is no need to mention Excel 2010 in your prompt. So consider the following Excel table of two columns, name and department, and write a VBA macro that does the following tasks. Number one, it groups each department data, both name and department. Create a new sheet with the department name if the sheet does not exist. It means that the new sheet that we are copying the data to should have the department name as the sheet name, and copies the data, both name and department, into that new sheet. Number two, it also copies the header row to each and every new sheet that is created with the department name. And then number three, it leaves the current data unmodified. So the current data that we have in sheet 1 should not be modified. And number 4, write the VBA code again for Excel 2010. If you don't use Excel 2010, you don't need to mention the fourth one. And here is the table that needs to be considered. So here is the table. If we have a long table, for example, of 10,000 or 1,000 records, then we only need to copy a few rows, for example like 10 rows or 5 rows, for the ChatGPT to consider it. If we press enter here, then ChatGPT is going to think for a few seconds and then start writing the code for us. So it has already started writing the VBA code. So we need to wait for a few seconds until it finishes writing the code. When the code is finished, we can copy it to Excel and then run the macro and see whether it does the same thing or not. So let's wait for it. Okay, Excel has finished writing the code. Let's copy all the code and go to Excel and paste it there. Now we need to come to Excel, go to developer tab. If this developer tab is not visible in your Excel, you need to write here on any menu, for example view, review data, any one of them. Go to customize the ribbon, and then in customize the ribbon here you can see this main tab. Check on developer tab here and then click OK. Once you do that, you will have the ribbon displayed in your MS Excel. Now go to Visual Basic, and I already have inserted this module, but you have not inserted, then you need to right click on Microsoft Excel Objects, come to Insert, and then insert the module. So I've already inserted the module. Now I need to paste the code here. Click Save the file, close it, and come to Macros. Now we have group department, run it. Now it's going to copy each department's data to its separate sheet. Like we have IT data and IT sheet, we have finance data and finance sheet, and we have sales data and sales sheet. So this way we can ask ChatGPT to help us complex Excel tasks and automate it through VBA code. That's it for today. If you have not subscribed our channel yet, please subscribe our channel and click the bell icon so you can be notified whenever new videos are posted. Thanks for watching.